Summer Game Fest is in full swing currently, but do you know what else is in full swing? A man named Eddie Hall, the 2017 World's Strongest Man, has not only just beaten 2 guys in one night, he has beaten them in the exact same octagon at the exact same time. But not only has he done that, he done it by knockout. And this fight card was stupid. It was outrageous. The organization was called World Freak Fight League. Why? Let's get right into it. But before we do, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, and follow. Let's go. We're going to start with the first one. The Stormzy lookalike versus Ed Sheeran lookalike. I think this is the first fight, or at some point. I didn't pay for the pay-per-view. This is the first thing that I see. So let's see what happens to Stormzy and Ed. Let's react to it here.
Stormzy lookalike versus Ed Sheeran.
First of all, front kick to the body, drops Ed Sheeran, and it wasn't really like a proper kick. It was more like a push, which it's legal. I'm not going to say it's not legal, but you can tell these guys don't really understand what they're doing. Imagine if that was a full-on side kick to the solar plex. Whew! Ed Sheeran might not have ever gotten up.
Lookalike World Freak Fight League.
That was a bit of a clash of the head there. He is trying to get the back position, but he isn't doing any like wrestling to get there. He ain't using the hips, he isn't using his feet. He's doing nothing, so these guys very clearly have little to no experience in wrestling or grappling at all. His first instinct is, he's down, let me hit him. You know, right now, he has no idea what he's doing. The Ed Sheeran lookalike doesn't know what he's doing. You can easily get the back, get a choke hold him. It's a quick and easy night for you there. But we're in round 1 of 3, so good ground and pound there. They're good. Like, you have, like, right here, you could definitely get the hooks in here and choke him out. Maybe his chin's a little low because he is pushing his chin down. But like there, like here, like you could probably get a body triangle up in there. Pushes him right back down, and he for some reason goes, yeah, I'm just gonna. His chin was so wide open, I could grab it. Just.
Doesn't really seem like he knows what he's doing. And
see right here, he just sits there for a second. I think his hand was grabbing in the foot. Hold on, let me see that again. No, he's questioning what he should do. You can get a hook in here. This guy has no idea what he's doing. Good punch, and he taps. Like, it wasn't even a submission. He technically, he tapped. He submitted, so he got submitted. But it was a ground and pound? I don't know. What does that class as? But that is the end of that fight. We're going to move on to the next one. Okay, so we have 2 shorter opponents. We have 2 shorter guys. There we go. We'll put me over here. We have 2 shorter guys, and, well, yeah, I know what happens here. This is round 2 because we don't get to see the full fights. They haven't released the full fights. I wish they did, and then we could react to the whole thing, but we're probably going to get in trouble for just reacting to some of it. Alright, they touch up. Good touch up. That is such a good head kick. Why was that so good? Why was that so good? He was off balance with it though. He did, like, it wasn't a proper. He turned the foot over. That foot lands nice. Drops him. He turned the foot all the way over so he stumbles. But yeah, that was good. He's down. Trying to get up. He can't get up. This is where the ref should have called it. He tried to get up once. He isn't advancing on it. I don't know why the ref isn't allowing this fight to continue at this point. Why are you checking on him if you're not going to quit? In any MMA organization, you don't kick someone in the head and then the ref stands in the way and counts or asks them if they're okay. If they're out like this, they're done. It's done. The fight's done. You don't stand in front and go, yo bro, you good? You wanna keep fighting, or you wanna give up? He should technically be allowed to continue striking here. This should be a continuation if he hasn't called it. Personally, should have called it after the head kick. It was too brutal. Right? I don't know if they had a knockout rule or a count rule. I don't know what the rule book was. Hopefully someone should know it, but this ain't how MMA is. This isn't an MMA. I've never seen this in MMA. Maybe, I was going to say like 1 fight championship. Maybe, I don't know what other ones I could name. But I don't believe they have a rule like this. This is boxing rules in an MMA ring. I don't get it. But yeah, good call. He spits out his gum shield. It went flying somewhere. I still can't believe they called it the World Freak Fight. It's a terrible name. Fair play. He is happy. Bro has so much energy. Imagine if that went the full bout. Would he still have the same amount of energy if he won? That was good. I don't like that name. Please stop calling it that. Let's go on to the next fight. Alright, your next and final fight is Eddie Hall, the beast. Let's see what Eddie Hall does. So it's round 3. We've missed like half the fight. No idea how we're scoring it right now. No idea how the fight's going, but let's see. And I'm gonna say, I've seen it obviously, but I did say that Eddie Hall would pick one of them up or both of them up and throw them. And you're gonna see what happens. Picks him up, launches him across the octagon, attempts to do it with this other guy. That guy comes in, stiff right hand to the jaw. I said it was a hook. I still think it's a hook, but Eddie Hall's got such short, no disrespect, Eddie Hall's, because he's so muscular, he's got such short arms, so I guess that could still be a right hand, but it looked like it can't. Look where it's coming from here. It looked like it was a hook, in my opinion. So we're gonna see. No, it looks like a hook. It looks like he has done that. So it's a hook. It is a clean right hook, perfectly clean, timed right hook from Eddie Hall. This guy's trying to get the single leg. Why are you trying to take down a man that weighs 300 pounds? You're not gonna do it. Don't do that. So he's still trying to get it, which. You're on the ground, you're on the canvas. You're not gonna pick him up off the canvas. You need to get him up against the cage. I mean, it's still gonna be impossible anyways. He weighs 300 pounds and you guys weigh what, probably 130, 150? I mean, they said that both of these guys combined weigh near enough half. So you guys are gonna weigh, like, that doesn't even make any sense. In kg probably it does, but 300 pounds? I don't know, that doesn't add up. But clean, he's out cold. Eddie Hall makes sure he's out cold, puts his hand on his back, and then the other guy's still trying to get a single leg, right? Eddie Hall's moving back. His foot is off the canvas here. This foot is off the canvas, and you still haven't took him down. You want to drive them hips right into him. Obviously, the fight is done. The fight is done. But if you want to do it, you need to drive them hips up. You need to get that foot at a level where you can push off and basically lift Eddie Hall. You need to lift him, and you just can't. So Eddie Hall punches him in the back once. Continues to hold on. Eddie Hall basically kicks him off. He doesn't kick him, but he like flicks him off. And that is the fight. I think Eddie Hall got caught with something, so I'm assuming that's around launching time. It's here. No, wait. No, wait. Oh no. Oh no, the ref pokes him in the eye. There's 2 refs, which makes sense because you have 2 guys you gotta be protecting. You probably should have just put a 3rd one in there. Why not protect Eddie Hall as well? That ref pokes him in the eye. What the fuck? That's ref interference. That's a disqualification. Nah, Eddie Hall was gonna win anyways. But he should have pushed him at his chest, not up at his head. Why were you going up here? I heard people saying these guys were like midgets. I don't believe they are. I believe they're like 5'3". I mean, they are under average height, but they're not midgets. And Eddie Hall is like 6 foot something, so they're roughly, I'd say, normal height for this. And Eddie Hall is technically Wilder Freaks because he's so tall and big. Yeah, walks off, checks his eye because ref poked him in the eye, and yeah. So what did I think of it? It was a shit show. Let's be honest. I didn't watch the whole thing. I didn't pay for the pay-per-view. I waited for it to all come out, and it was a shit show. And organizations like this that had just built something, or like it, I think they said this is the first card. You are risking everything on this one card. Imagine if Eddie Hall had killed one of these guys or seriously damaged them. I don't even know what happened to the guy that's on the floor, on the canvas. So maybe he's fine, but I believe there's just too much risks coming into this. You know, you've got too many novices. I feel like you should have got a few guys that understood the game to a level, but none of these guys, except the, I don't want to call them dwarfs or midgets. I feel like it's insulting, but the smaller guys, it looked like they did very well from the few seconds that we saw. But yeah, that's just my thoughts, my opinions. What do you guys think? Did you watch the fights? Did you pay for the pay-per-view? If you did, let me know. Was it good? Was it worth the money? And I'll catch you in a bit. Take care and peace.